Hey, you looking for homes for sale in Round Rock, Texas, and new construction has been kind of the thing you've been looking for? You hear a lot about new construction these days, and it seems like the way to go. Well, I am here at Clear Creek Subdivision in Round Rock, Texas, and we're going to take a tour of an available home. This is 111 Sam Bass Road, and it's a Brohn-built home, and we're going to go take a look at it. And I'm going to tell you during the tour kind of what the benefits are to doing this new construction, because there are some things that you get with new construction that you don't necessarily get with existing construction. So let's go take a look. We'll talk more about the house. First of all, it's a great driveway. I mean, seriously, it's a long driveway. You've got something you don't see a lot in new construction, which is mature trees. And I'm going to tell you that a lot of new construction, you get two trees in your front yard and no trees in your backyard. So this is pretty cool, just starting off with a long driveway and mature trees. All right, come with me. This home obviously is brand new. It's 3 bedrooms, it's 2.5 bathrooms, and it's just a little over 2,100 square feet. And when you buy new construction, there's a lot of incentives that come along with it. Brown's got incentives just like everybody else does. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that. I will tell you this for a fact. There is not a lot of new construction right now in Round Rock, Texas. So this is a little more of a rare thing to be getting a single family home new construction. All right, come with me. As you come up, you see the elevation's nice and clean. Again, good fencing backing up to your neighbors' backyards. Great elevation, right? Nice little porch, driveway, garage door. All right, come on in. We're going to start downstairs. Like I mentioned, it's a 2-story home, so you can see it's got a nice stairways going straight up, and then we go straight back here to this part of the house. Walking through. It's got great luxury vinyl plank. It's got high ceilings. It feels good to get out. I'll tell you, it's 107 degrees today outside. August is no joke in Central Texas. All right, you take this nice long hallway. Before you get to the main living area, it's got a nice little half bath right here for your guests to use. See if my videographer can film this without showing up in the mirror. You got this. All right. Look at that. Great job. Just an arm. All right. Then you walk out here, and here's your main living area. So nice little living space here. Open concept, right? I think it's 2,107 square feet. So obviously this would be your, there are 2 living spaces, one upstairs, one downstairs as far as like living rooms go. And you can see it's got a nice ceiling fan. It's got a couple great windows. You got a great area to set up your TV. 2 different areas you can set up the TV. And then your kitchen. Large island. Super cool pendant lights. They actually went good. Like I like the fact that they went with white. It really makes the room look bigger, adds a lot of texture to the room, which is super nice. And you'll see that it's got, it looks like gas appliances, which is a huge plus. Got a huge sink, right? It's got the refrigerator. It's got the built-in oven with the microwave. So this is a nice little setup. Be great for a small family or just a couple. You've got great options here for sure. Extra counter space over here for the coffee maker. And then kind of standing right here in this area would be, there's no formal dining room, right? And this is a perfect example where formal dining rooms are kind of a thing of the past. They're still built. People still love them. I know people who love them, and it's great to have one. But most of your life for dinner, breakfast is going to be right here. You'll set up a table. I would honestly probably switch out and put like a nice little hanging pendant light right here is what I would do. But again, options. You've got options. Let's come over here and take a look. This is kind of a cool little setup right back here. I like this at least. It's cool. This is your, I would call this your mud room because this is the garage right behind me. And this is your, well, let's come take a look here. They've got some supplies because they're still building the home. But this is a nice large pantry closet, obviously. Plenty of storage for what you need. You set up a little mud bench here for when the kids come in from the garage. It's a garage. I honestly rarely ever show those in property tours. I've probably only shown a couple of them because usually they have to really stand out to be seen. But it's a garage. It works really well. This is your laundry room. Perfect because it's off of the kitchen and next to the garage. It's probably my favorite place to actually have a laundry room. Sounds funny, I know. But come with me. We'll keep doing our tour here. Okay. We'll come back and look at the primary. So the primary is downstairs. The 2 additional bedrooms are upstairs. So you come back here. You've got a large primary. It's actually got ceiling fan and bay windows, which is really nice. It makes it a little bit longer, gives you a little more space. It's in the back of the house. And if you have kids, especially kids who are, say, over age of 5, they're upstairs, which is kind of nice. They've got their own space. You've got your own space back here. Come on in. You can take a look at the bathroom. I'll let you go and take a look. You're going to see a double vanity. You're going to see a walk-in shower. You see a nice little walk-in closet. I do like the finishes in this house. I think everything is white and light and high ceilings. Makes it feel more open, more user-friendly. All right, great. Come on up. We'll keep going. We'll keep on moving. Like I said, we will talk a little bit about the incentives that Brohn has to offer. That is probably one of the things that draws people to new construction as much as anything. I feel like the things that draws people to new constructions are the incentives, and the more competitive the market is, the more builders are incentivizing purchasers. And 2 is the fact that it's new, which can have its own challenges, but new feels good. So we'll talk about that more in a minute. And we will talk about the outside. I'm going to take you outside right now and show you. Before we go upstairs, we'll look at the backyard, which I'm going to tell you, I have not seen the backyard, so I do not know what we're in store for. Let's find out together. Okay. I'm going to say it's got trees, and it sounds dorky when I say that, but it is super rare. My house, which was a new build back in like 2018, no trees. So you look at this, I often say yards, you want a yard that's big enough, but not too big, right? You don't want to take 2 hours to mow, but you also want something where if you have dogs, or kids, it's great for them to be able to get out and enjoy it. So you can see this yard has plenty to offer, lots of large trees. I'll let you just kind of take a pan around here. And you will notice behind you, there's no neighbors behind you, which is kind of nice. So yes, this yard would take a minute to mow, but it's not too bad. Your kids and your dogs would love this yard for sure. It's got a nice little patio, not too big, a little small side, but you could make it work, especially because you've got so much room out here to work with. All right, let's go back in the house. We'll continue. We'll go upstairs and take a look at the upstairs now. Kind of cool thing, if you look, you can see how far away your neighbors are. Now that's the backs of all their houses, and it runs along that way. So you've got a little extra freedom here. It's not perfect, but you do get some bonuses with that regards. All right, come with me. Oh, look at that. And they've got a hookup for gas for your barbecue. So you would actually put your barbecue here, a couple chairs. I'd put a table in the yard if it was me, but that's just me. All right, let's go on in. Come back in. The air conditioning feels good. We're going to go on upstairs. All right. So I would love to know, you're watching this video, you're interested in new construction. I would love to know what it is about new construction that interests you. Is it the deals they're offering? Is it the fact that it's new? Is it the fact that they're newer neighborhoods? Kind of what sells you on new construction? I would love to know that. All right, let's run upstairs. Okay. Nice steep staircase. Okay. You get your second living space up here, which is pretty cool. And this gives you options, right? To me, the way this house is laid out, this second living space would be my primary entertainment. I would set that living room up downstairs as just a living room. I would put my big 85-inch TV on this wall over here and set this all up as entertainment. But you could also do that downstairs and have this be the kids area. Up here is a play area, game room. Would fit a pool table awesome, actually. Great light. I love the little transom windows back. This is a really nice touch. They do some nice touches on some of the new builds. And this whole railing, transom windows, which the windows are up high, creates a real nice vibe, which is super cool. Okay, before we go any farther, here's the incentives that you get. What the Brohn representative told me is they're doing what they call 6% flex cash. It's a pretty straight up offer. So you get 6% of the purchase price of the home to use towards your closing costs, to buying down your interest rate, towards your HOA, whatever it is you want to use it on. you get 6% for that. So that's their straight up offer. Great offer. 6%'s a lot. And anyway, that is what their offer is. And okay, I had one more thing I was going to tell you about that. Oh, and we're going to talk about this house is actually what we call a condo regime, which doesn't mean it's a condo, but we're going to talk about that at the end of the tour because that is also part of the process. And if you don't like mowing yards, you're going to like what I'm going to tell you in a minute. All right, let's take a look at where the kids will be. Full size bathroom here, right? Dual vanities. Again, everything's light. Light tile, light counters, light cabinets. They've really made a concerted effort for that. 2 bedrooms here. Come on in. These are a good size. These are really good size bedrooms. You walk in, they've got a standard closet. They've got a window, obviously, high ceilings, but these are really clean, really tight, have a good vibe to them. Both these bedrooms are off of the secondary living room, which is super cool. You want to walk in this one? Go ahead and just walk in. You can take a look. I'll wait for you out here. You'll see again, same thing. Good size room, nice closet. Open this up. So again, standard closet, but with doors, not sliders. A nicer finish with these doors. All right, let's head on downstairs and turn off a few lights as we walk. All right. So what do you think? Is this the kind of new construction you'd be interested in doing? Oh, wait, what? You want to know what the condo regime is? Hey, do me a favor. If you like these property tours, before we even talk about the condo regime, click that subscribe button, right? I do regular property tours. I am all about Round Rock real estate. So if you're looking for the different homes for sale in Round Rock, Texas, whether it's new construction, whether it's, existing, whether it's a fixer-upper, no matter the price point, I can help you find what you're looking for. So click that subscribe button, or if you just want to see cool video tours, I can help you with that too. Okay, condo regime. Let's talk about what that is real quick before we go downstairs. So it means basically you don't own the dirt. You own the house. Now what's good about that? What's bad about that to some people is that you don't own the dirt, right? You just own the property. What's really good about it is someone comes and mows your front and backyard. They take care of your surrounding properties. So you just take care of your house. It costs you like $180 a month for your HOA, which is on the more expensive side, but not for a condo regime. If you think about paying someone to mow your yard and doing all the stuff they do in new construction, it's a pretty good deal. So some people like it, some people don't, but it is important that you know that when you're buying new construction. If it's standard build, if it's a condo regime, if it's a townhome regime, there are different aspects of it. This one is a condo regime. However, the building rep told me that they actually give you a survey, which is not normal. So that's kind of cool. All right, hey, let's walk on downstairs. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that tour of 111 Sam Bass Road, right? Part of the Clear Creek community in a Brohn-built home. Again, this particular home is just over 2,100 square feet. It's got 3 bedrooms, 2 up, the primary is down. It's got 2.5 bathrooms and 2 living spaces. A lot of great mature trees outside, which is super cool. And when it comes to Round Rock real estate and new construction, I think this is a pretty great area to be. Like I said, there's not a lot of new builds in Round Rock right now. So for more information on those new builds or existing real estate, if you need me to help you buy a home in this area or even just have questions for me, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is down below, and I would love to help you out. All right, until next time, I'm Jeff Miller with Round Rock Real Estate. Y'all take care.